Blessed afternoon. Yes, yes. Today is a blessed afternoon. And today is hot. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that you guys are here with me and that you guys are liking my videos, getting my videos out, and subscribing to my videos, which is really, really amazing for you and I, right? And there's a lot of things that's going on that we would definitely like to talk about, right? And we're gonna talk about, this is breaking news. This is talking about the active shooting that happened down in Austin, Texas, and Target. Right? We definitely gonna talk about that. How you doing? How you doing, Davis? Top of the morning, King. How are you doing? I'm doing amazing. Thank you so much for asking, and I hope you're doing amazing too. Yes, I'm happy that you're here. So let's get into this topic. But before we do that, we're gonna listen to a little. Please keep your eyes open and your head on the swivel. It's murder, death, kill going on here. Not just physically, mentally, and spiritually. It's murder, death, kill. Live the life, lead the life, ain't no thing. I'm married to the game and the game is married to me. Encloak yourself with your lowest desires of fame, fortune, and riches. Like, share, subscribe. Lights, cameras, and actions. It's not going to tell you that it's going to backdoor you. It's exactly what it's going to do. You're going to be in jail for the rest of your life, or dead, or in a wheelchair. I was at the Chris Brown concert last night. Check it out. Yeah, so we definitely going to get into this topic. Let's get into this topic. And I want to talk about this topic. The reason why I'm talking about this topic is because we're talking about this act. We're talking about the shooting, right? That's amongst a lot of youth, just a lot of people in general, the shooting and the killings and the murders that's going on, and the premeditated murders, right? That's why you get first degree murder, because you premeditated it and you thought about it and you planned it out and you went in there to kill people. You want to kill more people, right? But at one particular time, they tackle, I think, because if you look in the picture, right, they tackle him. He was beaten bad. So without further ado, we're gonna watch a little video. We share with you a video. And this is sad, man. This is sad. This is sad. Individuals don't want to live no more in life. They don't want to live no more in life, and they feel that they didn't ask to come here while they was created and while they was put into existence. This is not their fault, and while they're here, they're going to wreak havoc and pain upon the people. This is exactly how individuals think, man. I just want let you know that this is what people do.
I'm a six. There was an active shooter situation in the parking lot outside of that store. Austin police officials have just confirmed that 3 people were shot and killed. We know that 2 were pronounced dead there on scene, according to EMS officials. 1 was transported to an area hospital where they were later pronounced dead. A 4th person was injured in this. It's unclear if they were shot or not, but they, at least according to EMS, are expected to survive. They have a male suspect in custody, Austin officials say. They describe him as a 32-year-old man with what the chief of police, Lisa Davis, there says is a, quote, mental health history. One more thing here. Chief Lisa Davis, again, of the Austin Police Department, told prior to this media conference, our affiliate in Austin, KView, that one of the wounded individuals there does involve a child. A child is among the 3 wounded there, again, according to the Austin Chief of Police. There was a dramatic series of events after these shots rang out. Austin police described the shooting happening just in the parking lot of that Target store. They then say the male suspect hijacked a car, drove that car somewhat of a short distance away from the parking lot. That car then appeared to be disabled in some way. And then this individual, again, a 32-year-old male suspect, Austin police say, took another car from a Volkswagen dealership. One more thing of note here, police say they have no understanding right now of motive. It is unclear if this...
You know, the lies about being mentally ill and mentally challenged, these are lies. For you to do these acts, kill people intentionally, right? And then turn around, hijack the car, then hijack another car. What type of mental illness is that? See, what it is that this society, basically, right? They don't treat mental illness, right? And they said the person had mental illness. When this be large shootings like this, they blame it on mental illness. This is what they blame it on. This is what the country blaming on. This is what the government blaming on. This is what social media bringing on these major platforms. This man ain't had no mental illness. In order to have mental illness, to think this out, to strategize this, and to try to hijack two cars, where's the mental illness at? This was planned, right, by him, right? And this was a type of getaway. Because when you are mentally ill, your mind is not right. Your mind is not right at all, right? And there's a mental illness brings disability, and they know that you are very you have a disability mentally. Now, I know a lot of mental health individuals, and I know a lot of people that are mentally disturbed, right, and have mental health. My mother used to work in a place where there was individuals that was mentally challenged. Something was wrong with them, and I'm telling you truth, right? And I want to send my condolences out to these victims and to their loved ones and their families, right? I want you guys to pay attention to the lies and deception of social media and all of this news. This guy didn't have no mental illness. This is what he wanted to do. What it is that he did this act thinking that he can prey on mental disability so he can get lesser charges, or he can end up in a mental institution where he don't have to basically do jail time. They're gonna blame this on that, but people are hip to your mental health. They are into it, and they know that the loopholes that people have used, right, over years and years and years. And you know what? They never changed the laws. They never changed these mentally established laws. So people in certain countries, certain places, right, in the United States, they uphold this mental illness. They uphold the doctors that place these individuals with mental disability, stuff like that. When you have mental illness, they have institutions. You don't supposed to be out in society at all. They got institutions where you are a danger to yourself and you are a danger to society. You should not be mingling with individuals in society. If you have some type of suicidal thought and you're thinking about killing somebody or killing someone, they got mental institutions. So they know that people use that so they don't have to go to jail so they can kill people. In reality, the thinking and the premeditation of doing these acts, you think that's going to get you off, but it's not going to get you off. It's not going to get you off. People have tried it before. When it first came out, when people was doing this, right? They played mental games, and they was allowed to get lesser sentences because nobody didn't know, and they blamed it, right, on their mental health. While they sat back, got away with the crimes and killing people and murdering people and plotting and planning this out, but they was allowed lesser sentence. And some of these individuals are home, or they are in mental institutions. They're no longer out in society, right? But they are free, basically. They're not in jail. They're in these mental institutions taking medication and stuff like that, whatever, And some people are in society. So this, when these active shooters and these active things happen of killing and premeditated murder, every last one of them used the same tactic of killing and shooting and murdering people. Is you seeing my thumbnail? Somebody whipped him out. Look at all them scars on his face. Now, I don't know if this happened after. I don't know if he was tackled, or I don't know if this happened before him going up in Austin, Texas, with a firearm and shooting and killing and murdering people. This is premeditated. If you got mental issues, you don't have time to be planning nothing out. You just be acting, just do things. For real. For real. So, society, the government, the jig is up. You have to change the narrative. You got to stop allowing these people to use mental disability or mental health, because it's lies. It's lies. And after these people do these acts, you get them Burger King, you get them McDonald's, you get them Wendy's, you get them fast food, right? And this is what people do. And we have to understand, we are living in a time where people is shooting and killing people. Thomas Adams said, Baha, I got mental problems. My brain ain't good. My brain ain't good, guys. Listen, I'm at work watching you. Okay, cool. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that you at work watching me, and I really appreciate that. But that does not negate. If you got mental issues, man, I don't think that's something that you should be talking about. I think that you should get help. And if there's medication, basically, take the medication. But what's going to help you with your mental issues and depression and traumas is actually worshiping the Alpha Omega, the creating everything existing. He can get you out of that. He can suppress memories and thoughts, even though you may be still plagued with it, but he will help you reach plateaus in your life and levels in your life to actually help yourself. I know it all too well because it worked for me. Not saying that I have mental issues, but I deal with trauma, depression, right, anxiety, and these certain things, but not on a higher level, but on a smaller level. I think about a lot of things that happened to me, and sometimes I cried, right, and looking for physical comfort, knowing that the Creator is there to help me. It helps me to deal with my pain and suffering, and it helps me to cool down and calm down and say that it's a better day. I know for me, I can't say that about the next man, how they deal, or the next woman, how they deal with their pain and traumas and depression. But to do these acts and think it in your mind to shoot and kill people and premeditated, that have nothing to do with mental issues. You understand? That had nothing to do with mental issues. And they're going to run with this. Because you know why? The town and the state and the county, right, goes with that. Then they do it for a big show of a person doing these certain things in these small towns, which brings courage to their towns, which bring courage to their city, right? For likes, shares, and subscribe, cameras, likes, and actions. You understand? For fame, fortune, and riches. This brings spotlight to your town, to your city. So this is what it does when things like this happen, right? This, and a lot of this stuff that goes on is just exactly what I'm talking about. This is an actual true fact. Now, I send my condolences and my love to these victims, and it shouldn't have happened. Individuals like him or whoever else in the past, in the present, and the future that uses mental illness to shoot and kill people, they should be getting life or a lethal injection. It should not be here no more on the earth. This is an actual true fact. Now, I do not promote violence on my channel. I do promote violence. We don't do that. But for him to get up there and shoot and kill people, and then blame it on mental health, and then hijack a car, and then hijack another car, that's not mental illness. That's not somebody actually knowing what they're doing and trying to get away. A person that has mental, they don't have the mind and the capacity to think things out. They discombobulated in their mind. Their mind is really gone. Their brain, something in their brain is not working. They don't have time to try to strategize and rob. You know what I mean? You try to rob somebody, take somebody's car. Nah, that's not mental illness. That's premeditation. That's first degree murder, and he should be convicted of that and never let out no more. And I feel that he should do what? Get the lethal injection. That's an actual true fact. Crazy guy said, hey, I'm back. I just found out my friend talking behind my back about something that really was meaningfully to me. I trust him. Wow, that's deep. Crazy guy, listen. Today, time, in this era, friends are not friends anymore. Friends are not friends anymore. Your business is your business. You know, and I know it's hard and difficult, but you must try to travel alone. I've been here for a very, very long time. You know, it's just me. And being that it's just me, you get to see everything around you. Everything is with precaution. Anybody that comes in your circle, anybody that comes around you, you watching them. You watching everything about them because you rely on you and the creator. So to have friends that backstab you and to do these things to you, that's not your friend. That is an enemy, and it been your enemy. You understand what I'm saying? This person been your enemy. It been your enemy to do these certain things. You know, a lot of people do these things for likes, shares, subscribes, likes, cameras, and actions, and fame, fortune, and riches. Telling your business. Sometimes they just want to see you down. They don't want to see you elevate. They don't want to see you prosper in life. You know, something may be going on in your life that is really prospering and is meaningful, and they don't got no emotional movement upon your life. So they do things to try to destroy you and do these things because their life is plagued with demons, and they figure out why you're not plagued with it. And this is what these individuals are. They're not your friends. These individuals are your enemies. And it could be your family. It could be anybody that's close to you. I recommend that you stay away from these individuals, and you keep a long distance away from these individuals. If you can change people, places, and things, do that. That's my recommendation for you. But I don't want to go off the topic. But yeah, the guy premeditated this murder for shooting people down in Austin, Texas, down in Target by this store. This was premeditated. He thought he thought this thing out. You know, crazy guy. Thank you for doing these live screens. They really helped me. Listen, it's appreciated. And I'm always going to do live screens. I'm always going to go live because we need help. All of us need somebody to talk to. And it just might be the conversation that we need to get us through, because you may be thinking about suicide. You may be thinking about hurting yourself. You may be thinking about, I don't have a job. I don't have my children. I'm about to lose my house. I'm about to lose my job. I'm about to lose my life. I'm about to, on these platforms that I give, is to inspire you, to tell you it's going to be okay, because a lot of those situations, I was in those situations. So I got experience with it. So all I'm here is doing to uplifting you and bringing awareness to you and giving you strength where in the particular time it may be a weak point in your life that people may think is a weak point, but those are really strong points that you need to watch. They're not weak. Those are lessons and those are strong points. We consider them weak. No, those are strong points where you're supposed to watch with your mind, body, and soul, learn the lesson, and build on your strength and your spirituality. And this is why I do live streams, and this is why I do my videos, and this is why I do it, because we all need help at times in our life when the odds are against us. And trust you me, the odds are going to be against you. I don't care how much money you have. The odds are always going to be against you at some particular time in your life. So we have to prepare ourselves for that. And this is why I do these videos, and this is why I do these live streams. So I'm preparing everyone that may be going through a difficult time, that may not be even be going through a difficult time in their life. It's to prepare you and myself. So I appreciate that everybody's here. And I want to thank you so much for liking, sharing, subscribing. to a really dope platform. And I want everyone to have an amazing day. That's right. Have an amazing, blessed day. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Yes. Hit the notification bell. I'm about to go live again. I think at 3:30. That's going to be really, really good. I'm going live again. I'm going to give you a heads up. It's talking about a young man that offed his mother because she took his electronics. She took his electronics from him. He offed the mother, shot her twice in the head. So stay tuned to that. I'm definitely gonna get that up. This is what's going on in our society. All right.